you to the following presentation of the
just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, Benson running right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
He's brought down by
an early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Stroud looking to throw. Right side catch. This is Gates. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Houston.
A give up the middle with Benson. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Stroud out of the gun here. He'll try and do this himself. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. The Texans send the punter out. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So now the Colts backed up to start their initial drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes. There's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes him across the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
First and 10.
A veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard after the 49.
The tackle made just shy of midfield.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's good for a Colts.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and
Richardson now going to fake the jet sweep, and he'll throw off play action. A little juke. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Richardson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Colts, first down.
First and 10, Taylor now. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Quick slant to Brown. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple of yards short of the first.
Chase McLaughlin for the Colts field goal. A 21-yard.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So a long drive gets her down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. They'll get a yard, and that's all as they get him down at the 28. The numbers for Benson in last week's ball game. 13 carries, 136 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Stroud to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. A short one there, caught by Warren. Here's a 2nd and 5.
84, Tyler Warren. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. Here's Richardson to throw. And he is going to have the Colts first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Richardson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Richardson looking to throw this. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be 4th down. The Colts send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Trey Benson headed back onto the field.
He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title.
And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He is out of bounds right around the 34. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. We'll get this to about the 38. These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans first down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as he'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 26. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And Stroud now to throw.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
13-yard line.
A nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here. This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. How does the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And that's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Now it's Richardson. He'll let one go deep for Downs.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt on 48. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Over the middle, complete. That's Young. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
26-yard line.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Again, it's Stroud.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. Couldn't get away. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Colts 44-yard.
Here's Stroud. They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's another Texans first down.
On first down, it's Benson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing now is Stroud. That is caught.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Benson going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Now Stroud. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick here is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So a nice kick there as as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now Richardson back to throw it. That complete to Downs. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Richardson looking to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
The 24-yard line. The 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Richardson to throw off play action. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Colts first down.
Richardson working from the gun. He'll drop this down to Taylor. In the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And this is going to be a Colts first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
That's good for a Colts.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
56 yards rushing for now in the ball game.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Again, it's Taylor.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
It's now 3rd and
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
QB sneak, Richardson. And he's going to have it. Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that one. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First down. First and 10.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And he's got it. But he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down and goal to go.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
The thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football, but he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come, and he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and we are even at 10 apiece. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Oh, what a move.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
play action. Here's Stroud.
Looking outside him, he's got a man. That's Young. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake.
He finds his man complete. It's Young. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Stroud looking to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Young.
A gain of 6. And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run over center with Benson.
Oh, what a juke into space. Touchdown, Houston.
Trey Benson with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Texans have broken the tie. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts getting another possession here on offense.
They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it.
And the Texans scoop it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Second down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun. Stroud throwing the out route and complete. It's Collins. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
5 yards on the play.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
24. Colts 10.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Colts take over.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really...
There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Colts are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17.
17.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. He juked him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
He fights him off. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Texans first down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Stroud. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Well, they need to make something happen for a chance at a comeback, and I'd say that qualifies. They took advantage of the play-action pass by the offense, ran right through it, and got a big sack in a big moment.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
A give left side for Benson.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stroud. And shifts past him. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The Texans on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And that's complete to Gates.
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. 1st and goal, Houston.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Stroud to throw it.
8-yard line.
Caught on the slant. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
And able to get this out to the 25. And the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Richardson.
And he whips that one incomplete there. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this.
He'll let this go for the end zone.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Back to the air with Richardson. They'll get that one to Taylor complete.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
At the 1-yard line.
Gibbons is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Benson.
Ooh, the juke. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
87 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Another run here with Benson.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Second and 3.
A give up the middle with Benson. And this will be a Texans first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
A give. Here comes Benson.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Second and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10.
On the give, it's Benson.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 67 yards.
And the Texans are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. So that one is 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Well, this taken in by Downs.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run.
Shifts by him. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Colts first down.
Now it's Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That's another Colts.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He connects with Hyatt.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And they'll work from the 29 on second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Richardson back to throw it.
Over the middle here to Brown.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Colts.
Richardson looking to throw. That complete to Downs. Now a second and 2.
Complete to Josh Downs. It's a gain of 8.
Now Richardson yet again.
At the 12-yard line.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Back to throw again.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And the Colts are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And the Colts first down.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
They set up the screen for Giddens.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
DJ Giddens.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They had the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they had the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another.